Hello. This is a very heavy piece of writing that I have to give a trigger warning for, that it deals with suicide. And just to be clear, that is not something I'm dealing with. The impetus for this was the assertion by Camus that suicide is the only real question in philosophy, to be or not to be. And there's also a brief mention of abuse in it. So if that's a trigger for you, then it'll likely permeate the thing. So without further ado, this is up to you. Suicide is not necessarily difficult. It doesn't pile more suffering onto you or judge you. It doesn't have to be painful, and it is never painful afterwards. What is painful is life. What is painful is failure. What is painful is not being loved back, not being taken seriously, being acted upon and treated in ways that ignore the fundamental consciousness of your mind or the autonomy of your body or the dignity of your soul. Most people never seriously consider suicide as an option, but it is. You can do it anytime you want to, and you will never have to deal with the consequences. But if you are listening to this now, you have chosen to stay alive. There have been days when you have felt iron bolts compressing your lungs, and sledgehammers pulverizing your mind, and anvils breaking your limbs so completely that they lost the functionality to raise you from your bed. When perhaps you cried so hard that even your vocal cords gave up, and your mouth only gaped open wider and wider and wider and wider. When you may have been convinced that the enormity of your suffering or self-doubt was so insurmountable that a future in which you could maintain any sense of control or serenity or happiness seemed to be not only an impossibility, but a ghostly and mocking grimace, as ineffable as it was inescapable. And still, you chose to stay alive. Even if in some moment of despair you chose otherwise, you have since changed your mind. Every single day you are deciding to stay here and keep going. And even if you deny it, even if you can't always feel it, even if you never feel it, even if it has been buried so deeply inside of you with dirt and ugliness and shame and disappointment that you have no idea where it is, and that you think that I am a liar for saying it's there, you still hold on to some hope that tomorrow will be better, that next year will be different, that somewhere there is a place where you can fall so deeply in love with yourself and with the world that your deepest and ugliest wounds will turn soft and warm, and the chasms they left in your flesh will close, and your skin will merge back together as easily as water joins other water. And that your body will glow and emanate a light so far beyond light that it will penetrate the earth and the sky and everyone around you, so that there will be nothing left to hide or to fear or to be hurt by. I'm not here to tell you that you will find that place. I'm not here to tell you that everything will be okay. I'm not here to tell you that it's already inside of you, or that you already know the way to find it. I'm here to tell you that I haven't found it either, and that if you can find enough strength and enough hope within yourself, and if you can believe that I want to see you find it, and that if I found it without you, that I would miss you and wish you were there with me, then we can look for it together. It's up to you. Thank you.